I mean, it's not as if it's a proper musical. You can't even tell what you're singing.
Look, it is all he has got for comfort, so you leave him be.
He's got you taking him with his cry for help routine and all, hasn't he?
Oh, I could kick myself for not noticing how down he is. He's at his wit's end. Oh, the least he deserves is a bit of support from his nearest and dearest.
Support? That's what women get from the stockings.
Oof.
Calls himself a dingle. He made a botch job of trying to kill himself.
Well, it's you who's driven him to it. All these threats of legal action.
Aye. And my brief's due any minute. Needs to go over the facts for the prosecution.
That solicitor comes into this house over my dead body.
I'm entitled to my day in court.
Either you drop this case or you lose the roof over your head. The choice is yours.
Why is it that Joseph and Anton get to go to water park when I'm stuck in school?
You mean you graced school with your presence? Bet your teachers hardly recognised you.
Yeah, well, it's not fair. You said you'd take me when you went.
Ask Charity, she'll go with you sometime.
You always do stuff without me. I bet you'd leave me out Jean's christening if you had your way.
Only because I couldn't rely on you not to disrupt proceedings.
Anton says he's ill.
Oh.
With a bit of luck, it's something terminal.
Ew, it's disgusting.
I think you better have a look.
Well, if he wasn't enough trouble before, now he's got the plague.
We better get you to the doctors.
There's no need to hurry him back.
Serves him right, minging little wimp.
Sensitive to others as ever, Debbie.
You could come back to Leeds with me. We could go out in the town.
Aren't you working tonight?
I'd rather spend the evening with you.
But we spent last night together, and this morning, and this afternoon. Just, you know, don't think I'm going to be up to much.
Then we can stay in together. I'll go home for a change of clothes and see you later.
So she stayed here since last night, and she's coming back for more. You were a lucky man, no?
Aren't I just?
Oh, well, what sort of rash? Well, I've no idea. It's probably an allergy. Yeah. I'll go and check on Jean when I go and pick her up. Everything all right? Just my daughter's doting uncle being ever so slightly overprotective.
Oh, well, it's always the same with the first. When I had Scott, I was even terrified of picking him up. By the time I got to Donna, I was throwing her around all over the place. Look how she turned out.
Why don't you let me give you a hand?
It's too heavy for you.
It's too heavy for you as well. We're in this together, remember?
Right, we'll get that on then. And don't go more than if you break a nail.
I won't.
Right, have you got it?
Just about, yeah.
Right, after 3. 1, 2, 3, go. Down a bit. That's it.
I told you I could do it. Just call me Superwoman. Oh, told you could manage without me.
Hey, I'll manage you in a minute.
Oh.
Come here.
You know, I'm not being funny. But what the hell does she see in you? If only I knew, I'd stop doing it. I'd give my eye teeth for a crack at her. If it wasn't for Chloe.
Yeah, not exactly playing hard to get, is she?
Oh, well, so she's a bunny bod. Who cares when she looks like that?
Don't tell me Yolanda's still here.
How do you know we were talking about her?
Because you're both obsessed with her, that's how.
Yeah. Well, when she gets back, send her down the pub.
I don't know what he sees in her.
You are joking.
She's about as subtle as a sledgehammer. She just isn't his type.
Chloe, trust me. Yolanda is everybody's type.
You know, it is so pathetic the way you all dribble over her. Just because she takes her clothes off for a living. Here, cop hold of Jean while I nip to the loo.
What? No,
Here.
no, she might puke on me.
Come on, Scott, I'm desperate. No, not like that. Hold her underneath her, she'll cry. I'll be back in a minute.
You're a natural.
Yeah, I was just holding her, honest. You take her. Yeah.
So then why can't you invite my dad?
Because apart from the fact he's unwelcome, a christening's a family occasion.
Yeah, well, he's my family. He's Charity's family. So he's your family as well.
Don't push it.
I'll just ask Zoe. She's doing the list.
You ask away, you'll get the same answer. What's the verdict?
Sorry to disappoint you. It's just German measles.
Oh. Well, why couldn't you have an interesting disease like the Black Death or the thing that makes your eyeballs bleed?
Oh, regular little Florence Nightingale, aren't we?
Best call his mother, get him home. Such a shame to cut his visit short.
Tragic.
Measles isn't catching, is it?
I've had it, and Joseph's had his MMR.
Well, what about the christening? If he's giving it to me, how am I going to look on the photos?
What a charming home you have here. Very, cosy.
Come to pick over the bones, have you? Get me to sue him for the stress caused by suing me? Or would you just settle for a pint of blood?
He doesn't mean it, Mr. Baxter.
So I flaming well do.
Down to business, Mr. Dingle. We could just run through the salient facts one more time.
Tell him, Shadrach.
I'm sorry, son, I'm going to have to dispense with your services.
But why?
Well, I've driven him to the verge of suicide now. I can't find it in myself to take it any further. But rest assured, my next accident, I am going to put the business your way.
You dragged me all the way out here to tell me that.
I thought you believed in the personal touch.
Thank you for welcoming me to your beautiful home, Mrs. Dingle.
I think there's something else you can help us with.
Oh, yeah? Your pigs had a personal injury claim,
Do you know anything about visas?
Right, I'm going home.
Haven't you done enough for one day?
The more revising I do, the more I realise I don't know anything. Got my first paper tomorrow.
Just calm down.
Oh, yeah, Danny, because you passed so many A-levels, haven't you? Come on, see you later.
She can't not know anything. All she ever does is study.
Well, she's doing something wrong because she was hopeless this morning when I tested her.
Well, maybe she had other things on her mind.
Well, that's exactly what I mean. If she wants to pass, she needs to focus.
It was her mum's birthday today.
Today?
Yeah.
She never said.
Well, she wouldn't, would she?
No, not to me she won't. Why does she always do this? Why does she always shut me out?
She's been like this ever since she was tiny. She's always kept herself to herself.
Yeah, but she's got me now. It's like she don't think I can deal with it or I'm too thick to understand. I just want to help her. She's going to give me a break.
Well, if she won't be telling me this, tell her.
Yeah, you're right. I will. See you.
Yeah, see ya.
Couldn't stand the sight of you in an empty glass.
Juicy.
3 guesses who's just walked in.
Poetry in motion, lad. Poetry in motion.
Have you missed me, lover?
You have no idea. Do you fancy a drink? Oh, she is something else, isn't she?
Why is it she can't manage to keep clothes on? Look at her. She always has to be the centre of attention.
Stop it, Yolanda. People are looking.
Let them look. And he's too thick to realise she's only after one thing.
She's really got to you, hasn't she? In fact, if I didn't know you better, I would say that you were just a little bit jealous.
Of what? Some two-bit stripper who looks like a prostitute from the front and a transvestite from behind?
How about we go back to your place?
Go on, blimey. Cover yourself up, for Christ's sake.
Not what you said last night or this morning.
You get me bored. You get us arrested.
If you don't take me to bed this very minute, I'll do it again.
Oh, OK, just keep the cool shut till we get outside.
Your knife and forks in?
Couldn't you just try? Marlon's in desperate need of help.
As much as I'd love to help your charming relative, I find myself wholly unwilling to do so. Good afternoon.
Might have known. Nothing ever works out for me. Nothing.
Don't worry, Marlon. We'll get it sorted out.
Whatever.
Grateful little runt. I've just kissed goodbye to me compound for what?
Shouldn't you be getting ready for work?
I phoned in sick.
Be fine if you cut out the burnt bits.
They look great to me. It was worth all the hassle, wasn't it? For this lot.
I love it. Just me and you. No neighbours sticking the nose in.
No dad telling us we can't sleep together.
It's always things to be doing at night. Sleeping.
I'm shattered, Katie. I took my socks off today.
Yeah, like you did yesterday and the day before. So, I've made a decision. You can't manage on your own.
I can't afford to take anybody else on.
Well, we're going to have to. You'll let yourself out. Last night I had to wake you up to get you up the stairs.
Yeah, I'd had an hard day.
Yeah, and you're half asleep already. There's more to us being here than work, remember? I want you wide awake when you get to bed.
Come in.
That kid's been nothing but trouble since he turned up.
Well, I suppose we should be grateful it's only German measles and not something really nasty.
Who's got German measles?
That Euro brought up at home farm. Well, I guess it explains why he's been such a pain if he's been ill.
Yeah, all of ours turns out like that. I'm disowning him.
Or her.
Just hope he hasn't passed it on to Jean.
It can be nasty German measles, especially if you're expecting. You have had your jab, haven't you, love?
No, I haven't.
Well, it's not as if anybody's got German measles, is it?
I thought he'd be wishing her happy returns.
Funny thing is, she hated her birthday.
Yeah, she didn't much fancy growing older.
Got what she wanted then, didn't she?
Bet you've been to see her already, haven't you?
First thing this morning.
I miss her so much. I'd do anything to have her back.
Yeah, so would I, love.
And then I'm just gonna fail everything. And I know she wanted me to do well and really get a good life and be my own woman.
You do your best, that's all you can do. And wherever she is, she loves you and she's proud of you. I'm sure of that. Are you coming home with me?
No, I'm just gonna stay here for a bit longer. Thanks, Grandad.
Tell her, Diane, you can't just ignore this.
I only saw the kid for 5 minutes. No way could I have caught anything.
Yeah, but I'd be happy if you got yourself checked out.
Just for peace of mind.
Please, love.
Look, I've told you there's no need.
Thank God, medical professional.
Don't you dare. Right, please, Bob.
We need your opinion on a medical predicament.
Can you put this up for us?
The shop's closed, Andy. This is my R&R downtime.
Go on. I've got no time at mine and I don't finish work till late.
Farm labourer wanted. Rates negotiable.
Can you keep your voice down?
You're advertising in my shop window. That hardly constitutes a state secret. I charge £1 a week. I'll have to in advance.
Thanks. See you later.
Can I have a look at that? He's struggling, Jack. How's he going to afford to pay anyone else?
I don't know. He's made it pretty obvious it's none of my business.
Let's have another drink.
I don't want another drink. I want to go home and watch the TV.
Well, it's not done barging in on a mate when he's brought a bird back.
Oh, so it's okay for that woman to just push me out my own home?
Just give him a bit of privacy, eh?
Let them swing from the chandeliers if they want.
If they want to do that, then they can do it at her place. I'm going home.
You really shouldn't be speaking to me. You should take this up with your own GP.
But the baby could be in danger.
Only, and I'd like to stress the only, if Dawn's contracted rubella.
Well, if she has, then...
Oh, do I look ill to you?
You said you hadn't been immunised.
You're all overreacting. The chances of me having caught it are about 1,000,000 to 1 against.
If she has, what's the worst-case scenario?
Worst case scenario is it could affect the child's health. But you shouldn't get ahead of yourselves here. There's no need to panic. Just make sure you get to your GPs in the morning.
Yeah, well, we can't wait till the morning. We're going now.
Right, well, they're running out of our service at the GPs.
Yeah, well, we can get in touch with the mobile.
Come on, then.
See ya.
Try not to worry.
It's easier said than done, though, isn't it? It isn't working.
Just lie back, relax, and stop worrying about it.
No, I'm being serious. You and me, this isn't working.
You didn't say that this morning.
I think what I'm trying to say is that it's just beginning to feel a little shallow.
You're calling me shallow? I've got a degree in politics.
It's the first I knew about it.
I might take my clothes off for a living. Doesn't mean you use me like some cheap tart.
Use you? I use you? From where I'm standing, love, no, it's the other way round. Look, thanks, Yolanda. You're gorgeous. It's been great, but no, it's over.
Just like the rest of them. Give them a red-blooded woman with needs and no strings, and what do? Run a mile. Admit it, Sid. You're terrified of me, aren't you? Call yourself a man!
Look, if we walk in on anything, right, I'm holding you responsible.
That's fine by me. Testosterone-free excuse for a red-blooded male. And for your information, you're lousy in bed.
That's told you, eh?
Looks like it.
Oh, don't tell me you're gonna go running after her.
No way, no. That girl's history.
She was put in your hands, gagging for it. How can anyone blow that, huh?
Leave it out here, mate.
Where are you going to find anything close to that around here?
I'm not sure we really need an official photographer, Debbie.
Yeah, well, there's christening pictures in all the magazines. It's the new thing.
Maybe for minor royalty and pop stars, but Zoe wants this to be a quiet family day. No fuss.
Well, I bet your horse and Anne would be interested. I mean, you are kind of like the local celebrities.
You'd be wanting a marquee on the lawn next, and a champagne reception, and hot air balloons.
Well, yeah, I would if you had your kind of money.
Which is exactly why Zoe wants this to be low-key.
So no photographs, then?
Like a dog with a bone, you just won't let go.
It's not that kind of day, Debbie.
So then why bother getting a christening at all?
To celebrate the fact that she's here, when she could have been a part of someone else's family, and the fact that she'll always be a part of my life, and that she's so very special.
Does that answer your question?
Did I pass?
Pass what?
Could you not tell? I was doing me damnedest to stop myself dragging his video out the machine and ramming it down his throat.
I have warned you!
Now, anything I can do for that lad, anything at all he's got to do is just ask.
That's more like it. I'm relying on your better nature. I know you're a good man underneath everything. I need you to pull with me to get this lad back to his usual self.
You can count on me. That is, if I've got a stay of execution. Or I can stay, can't I?
As long as you behave yourself. One more stunt against a member of the family and you're out on your ear.
Ollie.
I knew you'd remember.
Remember what?
It's my mum's birthday today.
I never knew. Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, come here.
It'll be all right. It's got to be all right.
But what if it isn't?
Oh, we'll cross that bridge when we come to it.
But what if our baby's hearing's affected? What if it's deaf because I didn't have some stupid injection? I couldn't live with myself.
We can't do anything till we find out. We just got to wait till we know. Just got to wait.
1 minute she was off to work. The next she was just gone. Gone, but gone forever. It's so unfair to not get a chance to say goodbye. And then people say that time's a great healer and it gets better.
But it done.
No, it didn't.
Just made me realise how much I needed her. How much I loved her. I still love her.
She was the first woman I met I actually wanted a relationship with. I always assumed we'd pick up where we left off sometime. I was out to know I wouldn't get the chance.
You miss her too?
Yeah, I miss her too.
Can I have that?
Thanks.
She's beautiful, wasn't she?
Yeah, she was. Don't you go taking anything for granted, yeah? You go grab it while you can.
I'll go now. Take care.
Yeah.
Should have said.
No. We'll do next time. Sorry.
Come on.
What are you doing?
Just thinking.
What happened with Yolanda?
Wasn't my type.
What are you doing in here?
Going to the pub. Why, do you want to come?
Well, I thought you wanted to watch TV.
Yeah, but Sid could do with a drink.
Actually, could you just give us a minute, yeah?
Yeah, come on.